Hannah, coming to you from the Beehive. Today I'm going to show you how to make this festive Christmas box using the Gift Box Punch Board and the Under the Tree Designer Series paper. This paper is cardstock weight, so it's perfect for making this box. I'm also going to show you a cool tip that's going to make opening and closing this box a whole lot easier. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to be making the largest size box you can make on the Gift Box Punch Board, which is the 4x4x4 box. So I'll need a piece of cardstock that is 12x12. My Under the Tree paper is already at 12x12. And my start line will be XL and my diagonal line will be XL. So I just need to pull out my score extender on the side here and pull out my scoring tool. This is my piece of paper. It's easier to make the marks on the lighter side, so I'm going to be putting them on this side. So the first thing I need to do is I need to line up my piece of paper on the XL line, which is right here. And then I'm going to score all the way along here on the horizontal. And then I'm going to score down here on the vertical. And then I'm going to come over here and look for my XL. And I'm going to score on the diagonal just until I meet the score line here. And then I'm going to punch. I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to do the same thing on each side. So I'm going to do a horizontal line, I'm going to do a vertical line, and then I'm going to do my diagonal line just till I reach my score line and punch. Each time I'm turning, I'm lining it back up with the XL line on the side here. And then I'm going to do my horizontal, my vertical, and then my diagonal. And then I'm going to punch. One more time. Line it up on XL, horizontal, vertical, and diagonal. Punch. And then we're going to be doing, there's 4 more places I need to punch. There's the score lines, they come together and they make some more triangles. So you're going to have 2 little places that are punched out on each side. So I'm just going to line up, you'll see these score lines right here, just line up in this V. So I'll punch here. And when you see the score lines, go ahead and punch. And one more. And then the last one, let me find it here, there it is, and punch. Okay, then we can close this up, and now we need to do our corners. This is, we're going to create our little closure. So let me turn this so you can see. I'm going to pop this in here, and the most important thing with this piece right here is you're going to make sure that it's flush with the guide here. You have to make sure it's not quite the way you would expect it to be, but you just need to make sure it's flush, okay? And then punch, and see it makes that little U shape, and you're just going to keep doing that on all 4 sides. Make sure, take your time to line this up, okay? You want to make sure it's all the way into the guide properly, okay? All right, we can set this aside now. And then I'm just going to show you my little trick. Now, I was having a little problem. I'm going to flip this over to this side. I was having a little problem with my closures. They were catching on this little piece right here. I think you can maybe see it. So what I did to make this a little easier, I just came in here and I cut this. So there's no longer a little hook right there. I don't know if you can see that or not. So I'm going to go and do that with all of my pieces. I'm just going to cut that straight right there underneath my little hooking piece. And that should make that closure a little bit easier to close. Now you don't want to make it too hard, but you want to make it, too easy so it falls out, but you want to make it so that it tucks in there a little bit better. So now I need to go ahead and fold this piece. So I need to find my fold lines Okay, I see them. It's a little hard in this, I'm filming at night, so I'm having a little harder time seeing than I would in the daytime. Just the angle of the light is making it a little difficult. I can see it now. We're kind of scoring, we're not scoring, we're creating kind of the tic-tac-toe board that you have scored earlier. Okay, and now we're going to come in and we're going to bring these diagonal pieces in here like this. And I just kind of do that right flat on the ground, like, or on my surface right here. Just bring it up like this. Okay, so I've got all these little pieces. And now the last thing we need to do is bring in these top flaps and just reinforce the score line a bit so it's flush. Actually, did I do that one right? No, I actually didn't bring it quite in on the right angle here. Okay, and one more. Okay, and then we're just gonna hook these first two together like this, and then we're gonna bring these two together like this. And when you're bringing this closure together, even though I've made it a little bit easier, what you're going to want to do is you're going to go slowly, because you don't want to mess up your little, these little guys, because if they get bent back for any reason, then they kind of go wonkers. So you can see how this, that used to be a little bit of a problem. I know some of you said you were having problems with the closure. Now, if you go slow, you shouldn't have that problem anymore. Just bring it together and it should hook together a lot easier because it no longer will catch on that little piece that's sticking out. Okay, so now all we need to do is tie up the box with a piece of ribbon. And I've got this cherry cobbler linen ribbon, which is really pretty. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tie the box up with this ribbon. And I've got about 25 inches of ribbon to wrap around this box here. I need a finger right now to make it easier for me. And then you can tie that. And then I thought it would be fun if we stamped a little tag. So I've got a piece of cardstock that is 3.5 by just under 2 inches. And I've got my angle tag topper punch. And I'm gonna go ahead and just slide this in the punch. Give it a little punch right now. And then I'm going to take my Festival of Trees stamp set and I'm going to take some cherry cobbler ink and the To From, which is right here on the Festival of Trees, and I'm going to just stamp To From down here on the bottom. And I'm going to take some garden green ink and I'm going to ink up my tree here. Make sure you've got good coverage. And I'm just going to stamp that maybe about here. Okay. And then I'm going to take this little star punch from the Itty Bitty Accents punch pack and punch this is red glimmer paper and the little star. I'm going to take a mini glue dot and I'm just going to go ahead and stick my little star right on a mini glue dot. And then, oh, didn't want to peel off. There you go. And then you're going to stick it on the tree like that. And then I'm going to take a piece of this old olive and natural trim, about 8 inches. I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm going to poke it through the top part of my tag here. And then I'm going to make a little loop, and I'm going to put the ends into there and pull it through. And then I'm just going to go ahead and tie this on to my little box. And there you go, a super cute box for Christmas. And no longer do we have problems with that little closure. So I hope you'll give the gift box punch board a second chance, because it really is a great box. You can do lots of different sizes of boxes with it, and it's super cool. All the supplies for this tutorial will be available for purchase on my blog. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.